Good afternoon, guys. How are you doing today? Crazy day of earnings. Let me see. We're live. What's up, guys? What's up, Curtis? Aldo, what's up? Mario, say hello to the guys.
Hey, what's up, guys? How are you doing?
Can you guys listen to Mario?
Is it
Let's see what
audible?
they say. Yeah. I want to share this on the main chat. Hold on. Let me see. There you go. General stock talk. We are
Yeah.
live, everyone. Okay.
Why is Apple doing this, bro?
Okay. So let me. Are the results out of Apple?
Yeah, they're
What's
out.
up,
They're out.
guys? Good afternoon. Crazy afternoon of earnings. Take a look at Apple. $170. Let me see if I can see over here the report. Oh, okay. I have the report. Let me. Where are you at, Mario?
I'm
There
looking
you
in
go.
Bloomberg,
I
bro.
gotcha. But I need to minimize you. There you go. There you go. Okay, here you are. I think that I can actually. Let me see if I can increase the size of your. No, I cannot. That's fine. You're above me. Okay. So let's see what is going on over here with Apple. Um, so EPS came in at $1.52 versus $1.43. So they beat on EPS, and revenue came in at $93.3 billion, beating by a long shot, bro, the estimate of $94
Good
billion.
report. Super report.
Do you have any other information about the report
Tim,
over there?
yeah, Tim Cook was saying that he's seeing inflationary pressure, and you can see that in our OPEX and gross margins.
Mm-hmm.
And then he also said the supply chain issues were not as bad as they thought compared to the last quarter.
Okay,
And that
that's positive.
supply chain has only affected their iPad lineup apparently, but iPhone and Mac lineup was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And Apple is also authorized to boost $90 billion share buyback program.
How many? 90?
Nine, 90 billion.
Oof. Yeah, that's a lot. What else do I see over here? Apple says now have more than 825 million paid subscribers, paid customers across services on company's platform. This was a very decent report, man. What do you think?
I'm kind of disappointed that it didn't go down, by the way.
Did you get put or something or what?
Nah. I just want the S&P 500 to fall, man. I don't care about individual stocks. I don't have any holdings on anything right now.
Yeah, but they beat on revenue, beat on sales.
hmm
They
I
also beat
think
on EPS. It was a pretty decent report. So what are we talking about here in technical terms, Mario?
in
Okay,
technical
yeah, you're in
terms,
charge. Pull it
all
up.
right,
Pull up the chart. What are you looking at?
let me pull it up.
What does it mean when they do buyback? They are going to buy their own shares. Oh man,
Uh,
hold. I
can you
I
say?
have a double stop video. Hold, I need to stop my video here. There you go. There you go. Okay. Much better now.
Can you see the screen now?
Yeah, we're good. You are
Yeah, for
there. Yeah, we
now,
can see it. And they can also see me.
yeah.
Yeah, we're good here. Both of
Uh,
us.
for now, I want Apple got rejected at 170 as usual, but for now I'm looking at 170, 162
I cannot see the
in
chart,
range.
Mario.
We can
There
see
you go.
charts.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
So for the guys, what should they do tomorrow? Would you buy calls here, shares?
I'll be looking for Apple to break above 170 or open above 170 tomorrow.
Okay.
Open above 170, open for a test to like 172.50 or to the upside.
Okay, Mario. I think that you're breaking up a bit. I don't know if you can get closer to your mic.
Uh, can you hear me now,
There
bro?
you go. Much better. Yeah, because
Yeah.
okay.
So what I'm looking for here is Apple open up $170. Open up $170. We can go and ride it to 172.50 or 176 north.
Okay, so you're bullish over here, right? You see Apple going higher, right?
It depends
Fine.
on how we open tomorrow.
Okay, if I ask you, because
Mm-hmm.
Amazon report was horrible, right? I mean, it
Mm-hmm.
was a miss like across the board, unbelievable, and they actually post a loss. We're gonna go over that report in just a second, right? So
Mm-hmm.
obviously, in market cap terms, Apple is a way larger company than Amazon. But Amazon is going to be affecting in a negative way both the Nasdaq 100 and the S&P, right? So, do you think that Apple can just, shoot up like crazy tomorrow, ignoring what is going on with Amazon, which is going to have a tough day probably?
It kind of matches a bit, doesn't it? Like, as you said, Apple has more weight in Nasdaq compared to that of the Amazon. If Apple outperforms Amazon and Tesla recovers tomorrow,
Correct.
and SMH and other stocks recovers tomorrow,
Correct.
we might be seeing Nasdaq lagging, but the other sectors in the market will keep us afloat for a flat day ahead for tomorrow.
Okay, so
that's a possibility.
So for the most part, Apple saved the day. Okay,
Yeah.
Say that tomorrow we see profit taken and stuff. If we happen to see a retracement on Apple, where would you be interested? Where you would be interested in picking it up?
If Apple offered me at $162, yeah, I would go long. But if we open above 167 or like 170, 167 was a critical level, like it was for a long time.
Super critical. We have discussed it on several occasions. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where we're struggling right now and after our session. So if offered above 167 tomorrow, and if we come back to retest it and hold it as support, I might take my chances over there all the way to like 172 or like 170, 176. That's a possibility.
All right. So we're looking at if you were to give us or to provide us two entry prices, one would be 162. You said, right?
One will be 162.93, which is 163 if you round it off.
Okay.
And the next one is above 167.
Okay. So we have a spread here. 162, 167, right?
Yeah, because right now we are getting rejected over there, and if the guidance is not good enough, we might just tank all the way down again. Like, I won't be surprised.
Well, we already have over here a put credit spread, so that's fine. Okay, 162, 167, guys.
Yep.
Put it on a sticky note. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Amazon. This was a disaster, man. If you let me check, I can check on the report. If you minimize your stuff there.
Yeah, let me
take a look at that. My Jesus Christ. Okay, let me pull up Amazon over here quickly, and let's see what is going on. Okay. Hey, Serenity, how are you? Good afternoon. Okay, Amazon. Let me see, dude. I mean, this is jaw dropping. These guys posted a horrible loss, so I don't know what is gonna happen over here tomorrow, right? It's like when the report first came out, I was like, nah, this gotta be a typo. So they posted, I thought this was a typo actually. So they posted a loss of $7.56, whereas the estimate was $8.07. This is unbelievable. And when it comes to sales, what are sales at? Let me see. Okay.
They reported 116.44 billion, and the estimate was 116.45 billion. It's a 6 million in loss.
So they beat on sales.
It's 6 million in loss. 6.273 million in loss. It's kind of flat, came by estimate, so it's not that.
I mean, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, they beat by $10 million, which isn't much. I mean, we can make the case. It came out in line. Let's just put it that way, right? We can agree on that, right? And do we have any other like guidance information?
There is no guidance information from what I saw, but their AWS side did really good. The software side of their business did really good, but where they got hit the most is from the online sales.
And Rivian also affected the loss. Mario, I'm seeing here. Amazon says first quarter 2022 net loss includes a pre-tax valuation loss of $7.6 billion included in non-operating expense from common stock investment in Rivian Automotive. So they are losing money because, I mean, let's say within this loss, we need to include the money that they are investing in Rivian, right? But we don't exactly know how much they are investing in Rivian, or do we know that? It is like $3 or $4 billion, I think, which is a lot of money, obviously, right? So
yeah, because last quarter they sold off some of their positions in Rivian, didn't they? They don't have a lot of stake in Rivian anymore. Like last quarter, I remember them telling in their earnings report that they are selling off some of their positions. So
Yeah, but
I gotta check on it.
yeah, so this was a $3.8 billion loss. I mean, that's a loss.
It
Correct.
is.
And it includes a pre-tax valuation loss of 7.6 billion for investment in Rivian Automotive. So yeah, I mean, it has a lot to do with the investment that they are making in Rivian, right? So that
Yep.
might save Amazon tomorrow because I mean it doesn't have to do with the commercial execution of the company. It has to do with an investment that the company is doing as of now, right? So I mean, regardless, this is going to be a tough one probably tomorrow. So what are you looking at in technical terms, Mario?
Amazon, I don't trade this much. Let me take a look at it.
Yeah, I mean, if this thing broke all the imaginable supports over here, man. Even if we look a 3-year short, I mean, according to my opinion, if it keeps on dropping, we might see it is trading at $2,600.
Yep.
We might see
26.16 right now.
2,500. This is a previous resistance back from August of
Bro.
2020. Jesus.
Yeah, from what I see, if we break
You can pull up
2600,
your chart if you want, Mario.
yeah.
Yeah, so you
I'm
can
good.
show us over here. Okay.
Yeah, because like it's pretty clear, right? Below this range, whatever we had for past 1 year, there is like no considerable support to the downside. So whatever we have right now, it's like we held 2784 for a while. It acted as a support for a while. And once we broke below it, we're looking at if as you said, if 2600 breaks, we're looking at at least some sort of support at 2500s. So that's where the next medium support or like whatever support it is comes from. 2503 is where I have it.
Okay.
So, oh shit. Okay, that must have been a glitch. Did you see that? It just went all the way to like 2800 and then came back down. Must have been a glitch.
It is trading at 2,600, I think, after hours.
Yeah, 2615 is where it is right now. Currently, I have some sort of support at 2503. And if we break that, then we are like looking at somewhere around 2200s or 2170.
Jesus. That would be more than a 52-week low, right?
Way more than that.
Yeah, that's terrible, man. I mean, it was an asset report, and now I'm wondering, hey, Owen, how are you, buddy? So I'm just wondering, like, can the markets digest the fact that most of the money that they lost was because of Rivian? So can that fact kind of make things even? Let's just put it that way. So
no, bro,
I'm wondering.
Most of the money which they lost is not because of Rivian, though. Didn't the loss come mostly because of the? Didn't the loss come mostly because of this thing, their online business or online sales?
Mm-hmm.
So
that's. Yeah, I still need to take a deeper look at the report, right?
We have to keep an eye on it, because from what I see, the most of their loss come from the online business and the workers unionizing, paying them more, and all those stuff. That's where their top and bottom got affected.
Okay. So, yeah, that's not what Thinkorswim says, but yeah, I mean, we need to determine exactly where that loss is coming from, right? So.
Yep.
Okay, so you are not trading this thing, by any stretch of the imagination, right? But if someone wanted to buy this dip, do you see 2,500, right?
2503 sounds like a reasonable place, but you gotta be careful. Like if 2503 breaks, we have a small support at 2470, or we're going all the way down to where exactly 2250. So it's a $200 more downside is there in Amazon, because these are not solid supports at all. We just had a bull run in Amazon from April 2020 all the way down to July 20. Mm-hmm. These are not, I wouldn't consider these strong supports, but strong supports, if you want, that comes in all the way 27 in that area. So that's where you're talking
about 2019. No, but I mean about the price. We're looking like $2,000 or something. in the
Yeah, the
2000s?
price is 2000s is the price which we had based out for a while, like which acted as a
Yeah,
resistance for a
that
long
that
time.
that would require a collapse of the S&P and the Nasdaq 100, right?
Oh yeah, it's coming.
Yeah. Okay, here OJ is asking, is there a reason you don't trade Amazon, Mario? Just wondering.
There is no
Because of the very
particular
ugly looking chart, I think, right?
there is no particular reason that why I don't trade Amazon. It's just if good setup offered, I will. But until now, I've never traded Amazon. I never got into the stock to analyze how it's doing and whatever it is, because it's kind of a boring stock. It didn't do anything for the past 1 year, so stocks like this just completely go off my radar.
Okay.
So
It
I
hasn't
just
done
don't trade
anything.
much.
It hasn't done
Yeah.
anything in 2 years and a half, more or less.
Yep.
Correct.
So this completely go off my radar. So
okay, for the deep buyers out there, there are gonna be people buying this dip tomorrow. So what would be your? I mean, despite the fact that this is a very ugly looking chart, what would be your your entry price? Not yours, but what would be your advice? If someone let's say if someone wants to buy the dip for the long term, like okay, I like the company, I like the fundamentals, it is Amazon, whatever.
So I like it at 2503.
Okay.
Provided they opened it below 2600 tomorrow, I like it at 2503. You can take a chance over there. Okay. And you can always set your stops at 2470. And if it falls below 2470, you can just take losses. It's all good.
Okay. Perfect. Do you want to go ahead and take a look at Intel?
Oh, they reported earnings as well.
Yeah, they reported. If you minimize your stuff, I can pull up the result. There you go. Let me pull up here Intel. Let's go ahead and take a look at Intel. We also have Robinhood and Roku on deck. So let me see Intel for our chart here. What is going on with Intel? Okay, so here we have, let's see, did they post earnings?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did. Okay, EPS came in at 70 cents versus 83 cents estimate. So they missed.
No. It was opposite. Estimate was 78. They reported 87.
So the information is guides. My bad, bro. This is guide for Q2. I'm looking at the wrong stuff here, man. So it looks like you have the information handy. So okay, yeah, 87 cents Q1 on versus 79 cents estimate, and revenue came in at 18.4 billion versus 18.3 billion. So they beat them both, right?
Yep.
And we have guidance, obviously. They are, I mean, guidance is a bit weak, right? Yeah.
I think that's
70 cents versus 83 cents estimate.
Yep.
For next quarter, and revenue 18 billion versus 18.5 billion. So guidance is a bit weak. And that's the reason why the stock is falling off a cliff after hours, I think, right? Oh, yeah.
And it's I want to see the date where Intel reclaims its 2000 highs during the .com bubble.
What was that?
I want to see the days where Intel reclaims its 2000s highs, which was like somewhere around
what price are you talking about?
Yeah, around $90.
No. Good luck with that, bro. So this thing is down 5% after hours, man.
Yep.
And it is no longer an important component of SMH, because we know that the kings are NVIDIA and AMD. And I don't know, this is a tough one. And obviously, you go ahead and pull up the chart and let me know your opinion about a possible purchase here. But this is a tough one, basically, because what happened with Intel, bro? I mean, Qualcomm killed it. And so what's wrong with them? I mean, we're going to have to take a deeper look at the report, right?
Yeah,
because they are posting a weak guidance, so they don't feel very confident about the future. So
yeah, this is the monthly chart. Look at this. This is the highs of year 2000. This was before the .com bubble bust, which was somewhere around $75.64. So since then, they didn't do anything. They went lower and lower and lower, and now they're basing out around $43.76. This is the monthly chart. So $43.76.
But they went up almost to $70, when the COVID-19 bubble, let's just put it that way, and then it fell off a cliff. I don't see this company coming back. I mean, not at least to the 70s or the $75.
No way. We can use still to be like $43.91 offers a nice base. So I can see it going all the way down, but breaking 43 this level, it's gonna be bad for Intel because it's gonna break the range which has been forming for like months and months for now since 2020. Breaking that range, it's not gonna be a good look for Intel.
So yeah, this is a no touch, and as of now, I mean, at what price is Intel trading after hours? It is already below the support, right?
It's still holding 43. We are still holding that level. So if we break that, then yeah, we're a bit of trouble over for the stock.
So breaking that support of $43 is a short.
Yeah, breaking it, and if bulls fail to recapture it, because sometimes this happens, right? They break it, open below it, but by the end of the day, they will reclaim it and then start pushing higher. So we don't want to get trapped in all those. So we'll wait for one day, let the premium settle, and then if they go back to retest it and then fail and then come back down, that's a short right over there.
All right, there you go. I like it. And they beat on EPS and revenue, but obviously guidance was very weak. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Roku. I think that Roku is up after hours.
Oh yeah, man! We should have gotten.
Did Apple report earnings yet? They did, and they beat. It was a bit. It was a bit across the board. In the case of Apple, the guys are asking. Yeah, it was a.
Yeah.
It was a nice beat.
Apple is good, and Roku, man, shit, we missed it on the thing over.
Do you have the report handy? I can pull it up.
Let me stop sharing the screen so you can go ahead and.
Let me pull up Roku here. And okay, let me see if the way that Thinkorswim reflects the information is a mess. So let me see live news here. Okay, so let's see. So they posted a loss of 19 cents versus 18 cents estimate. So they lost more money than expected. Revenue came in at $734 million versus $718.5 million. So this was a mixed report, right?
It was a flattened estimate. In APS, it was kind of flat, which was surprised
in line,
by
basically.
Yep,
but they did beat in revenue.
Yeah, they did
by an acceptable shot. So this was a mixed earnings report. And do we have guidance? Do you see guidance over here? Yeah, we have Q2 revenue of $805 million versus consensus of $823 million. Yep. So
but after the report dropped, they did go all the way down to $75 after hours, and then they just got back up immediately 95. And went all the way to $102 up north.
Do you want to pull up the chart so we can think about possible trades over here tomorrow?
Yeah, just a minute. Yeah, can you see it now?
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so right now, as you can see, right, the bottom of the wick, which went all the way down to $75. $75. As soon as they dropped the earnings, they went down huge down candle, and then they got it back up all the way to $100, got rejected there, and then the second candle went all the way to $102. And we got to see if we can break $100 to the upside and open above $100 tomorrow.
Yeah, the dip was bought up right away.
Immediately. Yep.
So that's a good sign. So the stock came across with a bunch of buyers at $75. So okay, a possible trade. I mean, I guess that you are not trading this tomorrow, obviously, but
no, I gotta see. It looks good though. I gotta see if we open above $99 or $100, it offers some good trades to 102.81 or 106 as well. You know how Roku is when it starts moving, right? It's a crazy stock on its own.
Yeah, it's very valuable. A lot. So exactly. You would start the trade over here if it opens above 99, right?
About if tomorrow, if we open about $100 or something, that opens the door for running a test to 102.81 or all the way to 106.13. So these are the two numbers which I'm having right now. So.
And the report was acceptable. What would you think about the report?
Not bad. Not bad, because there is nothing to disappoint the stock anymore. Like if you want to disappoint the stock more, you got to report a more disastrous earnings,
Yeah.
right? Because it's
Um,
already down a lot.
do you see any information about subscribers on Roku? I didn't see anything.
I'm pretty sure they reported decent subscriber growth, because
Okay.
if it's not decent, the stock would have been
Yeah, it
pummeling
would
down
be
right
like,
now.
yeah, hanging,
Like Netflix, yeah.
yeah, hanging around the the 70s or $75. So yeah, I mean, I didn't see the information. Let me pull up my live news tab again, Mario. So let me see if I see anything
Yeah.
subscribers related stuff over here. Um, yeah, active accounts. So this is the metric. Roku reports Q1 active accounts at 61.3 million versus pretty much in line, bro. 61.4 million. So this could be a runner tomorrow. Yeah, this could be a runner because the report was decent and the stock of this company has gotten absolutely killed. I think
Yep.
that Roku is, I don't know, like, I don't know, 1,000% of the highs. Wow, this thing is 75% of the highs, bro. Unbelievable.
Bro.
So this
The
could
funny
be,
part about today's price action is like we went to 84 and we're already up 8% for the day, by the way.
yeah, that's a
We
lot
went,
already. And we might have people holding the bag here, that purchased Roku recently.
they're all
I don't
start to
know,
dump it now.
in the last 5 days or so, they might be tempted in order to lock in the profit, right?
Yep.
Okay, but now let's go ahead and take a look about a terrible report. Robinhood Markets, man.
Oh shit, what did they
This
do?
was a tough one, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let me see.
Oh
Okay,
my god.
what happened over here? Is any of you guys holding Robinhood? Okay, EPS came in at a loss, obviously, of 45 cents, missing the estimate of 35 cents. So they are losing more money than expected. Sales came in at $299 million, missing the estimate of $355.78 million. A miss across the board. Q1 2022 monthly active users 15.90 million versus, get this, bro, 17.7 million year over year. Yeah, but we can also make the case that a year ago we had the AMC frenzy and the AMC phenomenon. Yeah, May.
Wasn't that last year, bro? Last year, January.
This is a year over year. Yeah, so I mean they are losing monthly active
Subscribers.
users, but yeah, last year in April we had way more retail traders and investors believing that everything was going to go to the moon,
Yep.
and they have lost a lot of customers, right?
Yep.
And they are no longer providing revenue guidance. So this is a tough one, bro. Very tough one. So Robinhood,
Imagine-
I mean, I don't know. This is an all-time low, I think. $8.90,
There's
right?
there's nothing for me to look at here. There is downside, we don't have anything. For the upside, the resistance is at $9.96. At $10, there comes the resistance. There's also resistance at $9.50. But I wouldn't even trade this, man. There's no risk to reward at all.
At all.
Yeah, because like imagine the sad part about this is imagine you buying the stock somewhere around the 60s.
Yeah.
And then like this is just a complete disaster.
And would you buy puts here?
Nah.
Either?
As I said, there's no risk to reward for me at all over here.
But
It's like-
okay, but why? It is a very ugly looking chart.
Oh,
So-
it is.
So
It is.
I mean, anyone would argue like, okay, this thing is going lower, horrible report. So why you wouldn't buy puts here?
Because I don't know where it will go to though. I don't know where to set my profit taking targets here. Like I can just short it, but technical wise there is nothing to like me to go on for. I'll be flying blind.
Yeah, you don't have it.
Right.
You don't have any reference, right? When it comes to supports over there, right?
Exactly. We don't have any previous data to show us like where the bounce will come in at and stuff like that. Yeah, it is an ugly looking chart, but the good short would have been like us shorting at $10 resistant levels, or all the way up to like $15 when it pumped all the way to like $15 in February. So those are all some good places to go short on. But over here, it's just like kind of like it feels like I'm flying blind out there. Plus, it's heavily retail invested stock. Shorting it will be a pain in the ass because like these idiots will keep on buying the dip over and over and over again, and it's risk to reward is not there for me
Gotcha.
personally.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. That's great. What about the indices, Mario? What are you thinking about the S&P and the NDX?
Spy.
Take it
Let's
home.
see. Let me share my screen.
We had a decent close today, but obviously I'm curious about about the reaction of the markets in regard to
Yeah,
the to the earnings report of Amazon, which was terrible
we're
across the
down. Why?
board.
What's going on? Did Apple fall? Did Apple go lower or?
Apple sucks. Big Jason says. You wanna let me go ahead and take a look at Apple. I mean, did it fall? I don't know. I hope not. I am a bull. You are a bird. You will be very happy. So
Yeah,
let's
because Spy is
see.
down after us. It's fine.
Yeah, but mainly because of Amazon. No, Apple is still up after hours, I think.
Okay.
No, I mean it is up, but I mean no, it is actually down now, Mario. Yeah,
Oh, down.
that's why the futures are down, obviously.
I
Yep,
like it.
Apple is going down. Do we have any
Where is it
guidance
trading
related
at?
stuff?
Nah, because they didn't give any guidance though. That's the problem, right? They never give guidance. Apple, when have they given guidance? It's been a long time.
And they are raising dividend. They are also announcing a
Mm-hmm.
new share repurchase program.
Hmm.
But Apple earnings beat at sales is hit a record stock gains, with billion being sent back to investors. Gotcha, but it is down after hours. I don't know, maybe the Amazon effect. We don't know, right?
Yeah, Apple went back to flat. They got
Yeah.
rejected at 167.
Yeah, Big Jason says not even 170. Yeah,
Yep.
I mean it went up all the way to the 100-day moving average and then it collapsed.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So now it
Uh,
is actually, it is. I mean it is flat after hours.
yep.
So
Mm-hmm.
this isn't good. This isn't good news for the bulls, obviously.
Yeah, that's why the Spy is down after us. Like I can see, like we are
Correct.
going to like 425, 30. That's where we are right now. But
If you take a look at the SPY or
mm-hmm.
SPY or the S&P, what are you thinking about tomorrow?
Opening above 424 or like opening
You want to
above
pull up your chart,
420.
Mario? We are not seeing the
Yeah, yeah.
chart.
Can you see it now?
No, no. You
All
need
right,
to
let
pull
me
it up.
see. All right,
Oh, okay.
all right. It's clear now.
Not now. No. There you go. I
All
gotcha.
right.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, as I said today morning, there are two numbers which bulls need to keep an eye on, right? 420 and 418.
Okay.
If they break it, we are headed all the way down to like $416 more likely. But for intraday basis, we can see some support around 422.50 because that's where we got rejected day before. That's where we got rejected yesterday. And today we went above it and we went all the way to run a test to like 425 and 428.
Okay.
So if we open above 422.50, that still opens door for higher numbers to come. But if they open below 422.50, it's the same tape all over again. We're going to go all the way down to like 420 again, 418 or 416. So below 416, you know the drill. Like we're going to go to like 411 or 405 to fill the gap.
Yeah. Today the bulls managed to hold in the S&P 500 and pretty well 4270. That's 427 in the SPY.
Yep.
So that's a critical area for a critical area tomorrow that I don't think that the bulls are going to respect. Overnight,
I don't think so.
taking into account the earnings report of Amazon.
Mhm.
So tomorrow we are very likely to have another roller coaster, most likely.
Yep.
Very likely, actually.
So that's what I'll be watching for. Like if we fall on Apple after hours and if we just give up the total gains, whatever we made, we might see a red day tomorrow, giving up half or at least like every single penny of the gains, whatever we made today.
So at the end of the day, this earnings season for the big tech stocks, I don't know, it was it was kind of mixed. I mean, Tesla killed it,
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Mhm.
Google posted acceptable earnings. Microsoft posted very good earnings. Apple very good earnings, but it is down after hours, and Amazon dropped the ball. Needless to say, Netflix, right?
Mhm.
So
And Tesla reported a good earnings. Look at where it is
very
now.
good earnings, yeah,
Like,
absolutely record
that's-
earnings.
Yeah.
But
Like, look at-
Netflix and Amazon
it's-
dropped the ball, so I don't know. It's gonna be a tough one from now on, obviously, because these are the most important stocks of the market,
Mhm.
and
So-
and some did good, and some other stocks didn't do good. So that's the issue there over there, obviously. So yeah. Um, what Juan Myers? What stock are you conversing about? I mean, we
We're talking
just
about
went
SPY.
over the stocks that are posting earnings today. OJ, KDP, Mario,
Hey, what's up,
Aldo.
guys?
Hello, Aldo. KDP. Did you get the ticker symbol?
A KDB?
No, it's K. You know, K as in key, D as in Daniel, P as in Peter. Correct. KDP.
KDB.
There you go.
All right. What the hell is this?
I don't know. Keurig. This is Dr. Pepper, man. The beverage.
Oh,
I didn't know that
okay.
they were a publicly traded company, man. This is
Me
consumer
neither.
staples.
Me neither.
I didn't know that. This is interesting to say the least.
Well, look at this chart. It's interesting, didn't it? Like, it didn't do anything for like what, for the past 1 month,
Yeah.
1.5 months. Look at this chart, like up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah, very choppy chart, right?
Yep. I don't know, man. Like,
I mean, do you have a position there? OJ, and on Dr. Pepper? Do you want us to evaluate something, specific? Are you holding the bag, or do you want to buy puts or calls? What do you want to do? Let's see if he answers over here. And this is, you're looking for a wedge over there? Maybe the case.
kind of,
Yeah.
kind of. Because we just been trading around on that range, so we can come back down, run a test, come back down, run a test, and we can do something like this. Like this is what I'll be looking for. There are two possible scenarios. We can just do something like this.
OJ wants to buy shares. That could also be a descending triangle, Mario. So if that support happens to be broken to the downside, 36.50, that thing can go lower.
Yeah, something like this. We're gonna do like this, and if we break out on a bullish way, it'll do something like this.
Correct.
Or
Exactly.
if we break down, we're looking at going like this and something like this to happen. So we gotta watch. We gotta see what we have on store for us.
Correct.
For
so
now,
yeah, you can place a trader. You can place a trade at around $36, but if that support happens to be broken, and we are also talking about a previous resistance, right? I can see it, back there. So yeah, $36 is a key spot. $36.50. If that support happens to be broken to the downside, run for the hills and apply a stop loss over there, right?
Yeah. Also, like, we are declining in 50 SMA, we're declining in 20 SMA, and all this the longer date moving averages are like curling to the upside, and the shorter day moving averages are curling down. So if we fail over here again and go down below the 200 SMA one more time, 100 SMA one more time, we might run a test all the way down to like $36 again.
Correct.
And this stock doesn't look like a big mover, though. I mean,
yeah, no, that's a consumer staple stock. It gotta be a slow stock, probably. Okay, Terrence is asking about Netflix. What do you think about Netflix?
Oof, what the hell? They broke 200 today.
Yesterday, actually. Yeah.
Oh, yesterday.
Yeah.
Wow.
It went up today. So.
Oh, they did. They got rejected at 201 exactly, like as you can see over here.
Correct.
201.03 is where they got rejected on. So
I mean, the valuation has come down a lot. So I think that maybe this is a maybe. Netflix is going to start to be considered like I'm not gonna say a blue chip stock, but it's gonna be considered, a value stock maybe because of the valuation. The growth is no longer there, but this is a free cash flow company, and this is a very well-known company. So I think that it can go lower, and obviously from a technical standpoint, Mario is gonna make the case that it is going lower because this is a very ugly-looking chart. So the best to do in the case of Netflix, in my opinion, is staying away from it unless you're willing to add shares, maybe for the long term. But the risk over here is that this stock from a technical standpoint can go way lower. I guess that you can agree with me on that, right, Mario?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Because especially if we take down the lows of 2 days back at 189, we might go all the way down to, like, as you can see, today was a volatile day for Netflix. It went all the way down to like 185 and then reversed back up to like 201. But If we break this low over here, we're looking at $178 to the downside.
Correct. And we don't know when the stock is going to be bought up, right?
No idea. Look at this one.
Man, take a look at Netflix. At Facebook. Facebook posted put earnings on January, and it fell until it posted the earnings report yesterday. But other than that, Facebook was doing, nothing, just pretty much retracing every single day until a new report came out and it started to recover today. So yeah, this is a tough one. This is a tough one.
Even today in Facebook, we didn't do much though. We couldn't break above the 50 SMA. We couldn't break above the 20 SMA. We just ran a test to it and got rejected immediately.
Yeah.
Went all the way back down and then closed. At least they closed about 200. That's a good thing.
And it did, right? Yeah. Facebook closed at $202. Yeah, correct. Exactly. Yep. Okay. So Anne is asking, so you think that Apple will fall in the morning? It is falling as of now. Do you want to go ahead and take a look again, Mario, at Apple?
Oh, Apple is red.
Yeah.
Apple is red. Yeah, it's giving up.
It is falling after hours now, right? Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. We can see Apple run this to like 120 if 160 is taken to the wish.
It looks like did it already break the support that you told me about first? 163?
Is gone. Like for now, it's gone. Like if they close the candle below, we are looking at 157 by tomorrow.
Okay, guys, put that on a sticky note. 157.
157. That's pretty constant support which we have for the past 2 days, didn't we? 158, 157. It was. I think this was a few months back. Let me take a look.
And do you think, taking into account the report that just came out, that this dip is going to be bought up?
Nah, not so.
You're breaking up now, Mario.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So as you can see, 17 days of September 2021. So if it's taken to the woodsheds, we're looking at 152 or 150 in Apple. So
157, 152. So we have a new spread over here. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So if they open below 160 tomorrow, there is a higher probability that they run it at 157 again. Okay. And that's 157. We are looking at 52 to the downside, 150 to the downside.
Yeah. So
test down.
See, yep, and looking for a good entry for long term and dividends. Yeah. So in the case of Apple, is asking. So yeah. 157, 150, right? If you're thinking about the long term and you want to...
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I remember the Discord, right? Go long 157, and if we break 157, or get a small loss, it's a good risk reward. Like, we are on hard here right now on Apple, but 157, it's a pretty good entry. If we don't respect 50, then watching for 152 to the downside.
There you go, guys. So the perspective is very bearish for tomorrow's trading session, and we need to see if actually Amazon is going to be bought up, right? And Apple, it depends. I think that Apple is, more likely to be bought up, but in the case of Amazon, it was a tough one. And
but we gotta be careful of opening below 159 because that's the 200 SMA and D. If we open below 50 tomorrow, then I don't think Apple is gonna go back on 60 anytime.
Agreed. Yeah. Okay, guys, do you want us to go over any other stock? We already went over a bunch of stocks.
You think about tomorrow's session?
Yeah. So, not even 170. KDP, we went over that one. Let me see. Owen said hello. Hello to everyone. Amazon is down a lot. Yeah, obviously. A lot. Okay, hey, everyone. Thank you, guys, for all the information. Oh, yeah. No. Anytime. We love doing this. So, we're going to have another roller coaster tomorrow, bro, most likely. We'll see. You're still thinking about 3,800?
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's in the cards.
Not at all.
I mean, on Sunday you told me like 3,200. You said, I think.
I said 32 because we have the monthly SMA.
There you go. So we'll see we'll see what happens. So unfortunately, Amazon posted a very terrible report, and this is gonna be a fun one tomorrow, most likely.
Yeah.
So there you go. So thank you very much for your attention, guys, and see you guys in our next live streaming. Thank you very much, Mario, for being here with me. Say
Anytime, bro.
goodbye to the
Anytime.
guys.
Take care, guys. Have a good one. Yeah.
Bye, guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.